There is both good and bad news out of an announcement by the provincial government today affecting Vancouver's homeless. 3 emergency shelters slated to close this month will stay open thanks to an $8 million provincial funding announcement. But as CTV's Maria Weisgarber reports, 4 other shelters are still shutting their doors.
This building on Cardero houses one of 4 homeless shelters that will be closing at the end of the month.
There are people that came in from each community, for example, Stanley Park, and they had been indoors for years.
RainCIty Housing operates 3 of the 4 shelters, which are all in different areas of Vancouver. The shelters were meant to be temporary, and on April 30th, provincial funding will cease.
It's heart-wrenching to see 120 people who we've built relationships with have to find somewhere to live.
The province has announced it will continue to provide funding for 3 other shelters, including this one on Cordova, until construction is complete on various supportive housing projects.
It's critical that we connect the shelter spaces onto housing units, and the minister has taken this step proactively.
Some of the low-barrier heat shelters generated neighborhood complaints when they first opened, but the city says the situation has improved.
We've had really good success this winter with these shelters, and very few problems resulting from the shelters being opened.
That's what we proved this year, is we can live in harmony in other areas.
The shelter spaces being kept open are either in or not very far from the downtown east side. RainCIty Housing says even though the other shelters may be closing, the demand for shelter in other parts of the city isn't going away. Maria Weisgarber, CTV News, Vancouver.